Hello everyone, this is Riku Keyblade Master, and remember when I had mentioned that the president had come in contact with at least one person who had the coronavirus? Well, here's the thing. It's been reported that now he's come into contact with more than one person who had tested positive for the virus, as well as Meadows. He's the president's new appointed chief of staff is self-quarantining out of concern. As far as I know, things are negative with him right now, meaning he doesn't have the virus so far that I know of. But as far as the president, we're not entirely sure. As well as anyone else who has come into contact with these individuals that have the virus. Several individuals on planes he's even come into contact with. And we don't know who's all got it and who's all not gotten it. And there's a chance that last night he said something about how the coronavirus has no way of getting to the White House, no way of getting to I beg to differ. No way of getting to Washington, D.C., I beg to differ. Honestly, because so many people have been tested and the tests have come back positive, and you yourself have had contact with a couple, if not more than a couple, individuals in planes, shaking a couple of people's hands, including ambassadors. You get the idea. And I think that maybe there is a high chance. No, there's no maybe about it. There's a very high chance that he just might have it. 50-50 shot. Actually, it's more like 1575. But, I mean, you never know. Knowing, it just depends on someone's immune system, but at the same time, with the virus, the way that it's spreading, I'm not gonna lie, no matter how hard I try to build up my immune system, my immune system hates me. Not even joking. I had a bug for 2 months and I still got it. I mean, it's getting better, but still. And I mean, jeez. I'm a little bit... Actually, I'm way concerned. Because, if anybody, has been... I don't even want to go... I don't even want to go to D.C. right now. Considering that, knowing that the president has had contact with several other people that have been tested positive for the virus. Whether he got it or not, he should be tested as well. In fact, they recommend that he should be tested as well in terms of whether he's got the virus or not. And this virus, even just one small little touch can be lethal. That's why they've even changed their greetings. You know? I mean, honestly, if I were you guys, if I was everybody, damn, I would just go with a simple wave. You know what I'm saying? I would just go with a simple wave. And, like, you know, because sometimes what people do with me, since I can't see very well, somebody usually goes, over here. You know? So, yeah, so if I were anybody, I would just go with standard greetings like that and self-quarantine and just calling each other on the phone. I mean, I've got sanitizers on me like nobody's business. I'm not taking any chances. Hell no. I'm not taking any chances. I mean, my friend Shadowflower's landlord tells me that this virus is a lot less deadlier than it seems, but at the same time, there have been so many deaths reported in other countries, it's not even funny. Let's not forget that before all of this, before the coronavirus was even named the coronavirus, like I said, there's been a lot of other unknown, unreported, not on the record deaths. And yikes. But yeah, yeah. Just wanna give you guys an update on things. I thought that I was at the end of the update trail, but thank goodness I was given a more aptitude approach. Thank goodness. In other words, thank goodness I was given more information before I stopped this series. After that, I guess what I would say is, you know, like I said, you know, just common sense. Just keep yourself in check. Keep a constant check on yourself. I'm not even kidding at this point. And until we find out what the antidote is to cure the coronavirus, we have to assume the worst. It's like we got it's just like, I'm not even kidding. It just doesn't make any sense. Just like how recently, well, not recently. Well, okay, yeah, recently. Last month there was a news article. This is sort of different, but on the subject of antidotes. They found the secret ingredient in holy water, apparently. The water used in baptisms, which is like linoleum, I can't even pronounce it. It starts with an L. And it just makes any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's a really weird word. It sounds like linoleum, but it's something a little different, or maybe I reported on this before, but even I couldn't pronounce the word then, and I still can't pronounce the word now. Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. Anyways, I thought I would leave you guys with a little bit of a funny little tidbit before I signed off. But as far as that goes, though, baptisms are supposed to be used to cure people. Here's the thing. It doesn't really work on me at all, because unfortunately, as a kid with my disabilities, I was too far gone. I was too damaged. I couldn't, like, it was bad. And my retinas couldn't gain any fixtures. I couldn't fix the problems with my legs. So unfortunately, even surgeries don't help. So all I can say is the only healer that I'm sticking to is time. And even if it's a pain in the ass, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, by the way, in terms of the copyright case that I had talked about with Led Zeppelin, they actually won the case. It came to the ruling that, you know, everybody takes inspiration from different things, and just because you use that sort of thing doesn't mean that you should get struck for it. And not only that, but it also hopefully that this teaches people a valuable lesson on how people shouldn't be copywriting people for small, itty-bitty, teeny tiny little things, or really at all, because, like I said, even people living under a rock, if they think it's new, you know, there's like really no sense in telling them that it's not, because they were just exposed to it. They just heard about it. Or maybe they heard it before, but they just couldn't place where. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes, like with me, a lot of stuff just plays in my head. Like, I honestly would have, like, I'm not even gonna lie. That's how I'm able to come up with so many cool ideas, because I'm able to basically generate really cool mashups with the interesting stuff I see and the interesting stuff that, you know, you hear. And it's like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's like my brain and my heart are two recording devices, and it just But it gets mistaken sometimes because so many people sound exactly the same that throws people off. And that's where things are like, what the hell? But with any case, guys, this has been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, and stay awesome as usual. Peace, and I love you all.